Hi. Today we're going to delve into the wonderful world of love from a scientific perspective. Love is a feeling that has inspired poets, writers, and artists throughout the ages. But today we'll look at love through the lens of biology and evolution. You'll learn what happens in our brains when we're in love, why we choose certain partners, and how love affects our health. Buckle up, it's going to be interesting. The history and evolution of love. Let's start with the history and evolution of love. Love is not only a human emotion. Many animals show affection and care for their partners and offspring. Evolutionarily, love has played a key role in the survival of species. For example, in birds, monogamy promotes successful offspring rearing because both parents are involved in the process. In humans, love and affection help form stable social bonds and families, which also promotes survival. Love evolved to ensure the survival of offspring and to maintain social bonds in the group. In prehistoric times, when survival depended on the group, strong attachments helped protect and care for offspring and each other. For example, in ancient people who lived in tribes, strong social bonds helped protect each other from predators and enemies. There is a theory that love and affection evolved as mechanisms to ensure long-term cooperation and mutual aid. Evolutionary psychology offers interesting explanations for love. One is that love is an adaptation that helps humans form long-term pairings to raise children together. Throughout history, human reproductive strategies have included forming couples and families to better protect and nurture offspring. Research shows that many animals, including birds, mammals, and even insects, exhibit behaviors that can be interpreted as displays of love or affection. For example, swans are known for their monogamy, and wolves live in family groups where both parents care for the offspring. The biology of love. Now let's move on to the biology of love. When we are in love, there is a veritable chemical storm going on in our brains. Neurotransmitters such as dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin play a key role in creating feelings of love. Dopamine is responsible for feelings of joy and pleasure. Oxytocin is responsible for feelings of attachment and trust, and serotonin helps stabilize mood. Dopamine is released in the brain when we experience pleasure. This is the same chemical element that is activated when we eat a delicious meal or achieve an important goal. When we see or think about a loved one, dopamine levels rise, causing feelings of happiness and euphoria. In studies using MRI, magnetic resonance imaging, it has been shown that the activity of the brain's dopamine systems increases significantly in people who are in love. Oxytocin, often referred to as the love hormone, plays an important role in attachment formation. It is released during hugs, kisses, and other forms of physical intimacy, as well as during labor and breastfeeding, helping to establish a strong bond between mother and child. Oxytocin also helps build trust and reduce stress, making it an important component for forming long-term relationships. Serotonin helps regulate our moods and emotions. At the beginning of a romantic relationship, serotonin levels can decrease, causing obsessive thoughts about the partner. It is this condition that is often referred to as love fever. Low serotonin levels may explain why lovers often become obsessive and fixated on their partner. Research shows that different phases of love involve different neurochemical processes. Attraction, romantic love, and attachment activate different areas of the brain and affect our behavior in different ways. For example, romantic love is associated with increased activity in brain areas associated with reward and motivation, while attachment activates areas associated with caring and affection. Phases of love. Love can be divided into several phases: attraction, romantic love, and affection. The first phase is attraction or sexual attraction. In this phase, the sex hormones, testosterone and estrogen, play a major role. They increase our desire and attract us to potential partners. Attraction is a biological mechanism that helps us find a partner to reproduce. The second phase is romantic love. This is where dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin are already turned on. This is the time when we feel butterflies in our stomach, our heart beats faster, and we can't stop thinking about our lover. Romantic love is a powerful emotional state that helps to form a strong attachment and motivation for a long-term relationship. The third phase is attachment. It is characterized by deep emotional bonds and stable relationships. Oxytocin and vasopressin play a key role here, helping to form lasting attachment and trust. Attachment is the foundation for stable and long-term relationships, which are important for co-parenting and supporting each other through difficult times. Interestingly, each of these phases can last different lengths of time and manifest differently in different people. For example, attraction can be short-lived, whereas attachment can last a lifetime. Research shows that successful long-term relationships are often characterized by the presence of all three phases that transition one into the other. The science of choosing a partner. Why do we choose certain partners? It turns out that the choice of a partner is not random, but the result of a complex interplay of multiple factors. Pheromones, chemicals secreted by our bodies, can play an important role in choosing a partner. These invisible signals can influence our subconscious mind, attracting us to people with certain genetic characteristics. Studies show that we tend to choose partners with immune systems different from ours, which helps better protect offspring from disease. External factors such as physical attractiveness, voice, odor, and even posture are also important. Research shows that we tend to choose partners who exhibit traits of health and well-being, which from an evolutionary perspective is an advantage for offspring survival. For example, symmetrical facial and body features are often associated with health and genetic quality. Genetics also plays a role. We are often attracted to people whose immune systems are different from ours. This helps increase genetic diversity and improve our children's immune defenses. Studies show that couples with different immune systems have healthier offspring. In addition, cultural and social factors also influence our choice of partner. For example, our preferences may be influenced by cultural norms, upbringing, and personal experiences. Different cultures have different ideals of beauty and attractiveness, which also influences our choices. Interestingly, our preferences can change depending on our physiological state and life circumstances. For example, during ovulation, women may prefer men with more masculine facial features and high testosterone levels, while at other times in the cycle, preferences may change. Love and health. Love can have a significant impact on our health. Healthy relationships help reduce stress levels, improve mood, and even boost the immune system. When we are in love, our stress levels are reduced due to the release of oxytocin and endorphins. These hormones help us feel calmer and happier. Oxytocin also helps reduce cortisol, a stress hormone, which has a positive effect on our health. Love also promotes better physical health. People in stable relationships are less likely to suffer from cardiovascular disease, depression, and other chronic illnesses. For example, studies show that married people have a lower risk of hypertension and diabetes, as well as higher levels of overall well-being. However, love can also bring problems. Toxic relationships, for example, can lead to increased levels of stress, anxiety, and depression. It is important to be able to recognize and avoid these relationships in order to maintain your health. Toxic relationships can cause chronic stress, which negatively affects the immune system and increases the risk of developing various diseases. Research also shows that emotional support from a partner can promote faster recovery from illness and injury. For example, patients who receive support from their partners are more likely to show better recovery from surgeries and faster recovery from injuries. That's it for today. I hope you were interested in learning about the biological aspects of love. Now you know that there are complex processes in our brains and bodies behind this magical feeling. Understanding the biology of love can help us better understand our feelings and build healthy, happy relationships. Subscribe to our channel, give us likes, and share this video with your friends. See you soon.